You know, God has always used proclaimers to proclaim Him, His greatness, His power, His love, His mercy. And amazingly as it sounds, He's used quite an array of characters, I might add. One that comes to mind is Elijah. I mean, the guy was persecuted. He had wound up in a position where he was thinking, look, his words were, I've had enough. I've had enough of this, Lord. This is not working. Your people are not keeping your covenants. They've torn all your altars down. They're not with you anymore. I'm the last one left. And God told him, get up, son, let me show you a few things. He said, get out there and stand right out there and take a look at this. So a big wind came by and it just tore the tops of the mountains off and everything. He said, if you think I'm not in charge of this situation, son, and the job I've called you to do, look at this wind. And look, he just blew the top of the mountains off. Elijah's thinking, whoa. Well, then he comes along with a big earthquake. He said, check this out, split the earth in two. Elijah is looking, and then he brought down just fire on the whole thing. So what do you think? So God got his attention. Elijah was a man who was a proclaimer. And if you move forward in history, there was one day when those heat waves were dancing across that desert wilderness. God had not said a word in 400 years. And those people looked up one day and they saw this figure come across that desert. This dude looked way rougher than I do. And they thought, who in the world is that? Well, the one Elijah had been proclaiming, here's